I just had a conversation with such a lovely woman. I fucking love women. Okay. And keep in mind, I was banned from YouTube for the last 2 weeks. I had to post on my second channel. That's why you haven't been hearing from me. Otherwise, we'll be talking every day. You know me. My second channel, Vampire Kiril Gold. We're talking every day. Okay? I fucking love my fans. And turns out, I fucking love women. Imagine this happy girl. That's what she calls herself. Happy girl. And well, she calls herself Happy Name, but I want to censor her name. So I'm just going to call her Happy Girl. So she sells things. You know, she drop ships some old granny. I don't know how old she is. Let's say she's an old granny, okay, you know, like village, you know, redneck, you know, a humble, smile, not a granny, let's call her like a, you know, 50 something, I don't know. Smiling girl, and that's what she calls herself. My name is Smiling Girl, you know, let's not say her name. And I sell drop ship herbs and other things. And she's just from some small Bulgarian town in the end of the country, okay? On the border. And I get fucking angry. I'm like, I can't find this herb. I'm looking for a herb. As you know, I'm doing like a lot of stuff, you know, biological stuff. And I can't find this herb. I ordered it from some fucking faggots, and they don't have a phone. They're not emailing me. They're not fucking responding. And it's like, you know, it's like Monday, you know. They're not fucking responding. And I'm like, you know what? I see this cheesy, corny woman. She has like a YouTube channel. She's showing how she's like cooking and shit. You know what? Looks fine. Looks fine. I'm not gonna make fun of her. You know, it's like just some. It's like a mom. It's like a mom. Dude. She has like a small. Hey, my name is Happy Girl. I'm selling herbs. Here's some home cook. You know, she has like a little store. She's fucking drop shipping. She works with some fucking local herb company. She just fucking drop shipping herbs, you know. and some things from China. And like some fucking things from China. I'm like, you know what? You know what? That's okay if you can actually give me the herb. Because that fucking herb, the fucking faggots, the fucking Bulgarians can't find it. And I'm like, you know what? Time to call her. I tried to call her. My voucher, I don't have minutes. Ontiria. Ready, please. I don't have minutes in my voucher. I don't have a phone plan. I have a voucher. After 2 months, if you don't talk your money away, they just take your money. So now you gotta give them more money. You gotta buy a new voucher. Okay? Ready, please. I don't have a phone plan. So I can't make a call, and I'm okay, you know what, I'm gonna use my landline. Call her up. It's like, hey, I'm looking for a herb called censored. You have it? He's like, yeah, I have it, yeah. Yeah, she's just like she sounds younger than she is. She's like a pleasant lady, you know, like a redneck lady, but she's like wants to be really polite and like courteous and shit. It's like, you know what? Good for you. Good woman. Okay. She said, okay, I'm gonna need your number and I'm gonna need your name and I'm gonna need your, you know, what town and you know. And I'm like, can I send you my phone number because I forgot it by mail? She's like, well, I can write it now. And I'm like, oh wait, I actually have my cell phone right next to me while I'm using the landline. Let me start hashtag 99 hashtag to see my phone number because I forget it. And so okay, that's my phone number, 089 blah 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 blah. And she writes it down, she said, okay, so for this and the courier's office, and I'm like, look for this courier's office, and she writes it down. She writes it down like in the old days with a pen, right? You know what? Fine, no fucking problem. No fucking problem. Because the first time I call her, she like hangs up. She like cancels the call, and I'm like, oh shit. Is she driving? Let me wait 2 minutes. I'ma call her again, and she picks up. She's really nice. Anyway, so she writes it down and says, yeah, okay. Well, I packed all the herbs for the day, but I can send it tomorrow. I'm like, you know what? Okay, send it tomorrow. And it's gonna be with you on the next day. I'm like, okay, good. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Happy girl. That's what she calls herself. Hi, my name is Happy Girl. And you gotta love her attitude. Like, it's not like some Bulgarian pharmacist or some fucking asshole. It's like, what do you need it for? What do you need this for? What are you doing with it? What do you need it for? I gotta call the FBI. What do you need it for? It's like, it's a herb. I'm sure I'm not gonna poison people with a fucking herb, okay? Even if it was belladonna. I mean, how much damage can you do? You gotta ask yourself, how much damage can you do? What are you gonna do? Try to poison your husband? Is this what you're gonna do? Call it. I'm sorry. Don't call it. What was I saying? What damage can I do? Call the fucking FBI. The guy ordered a herb, okay? Kiril's herbs. Okay. As you can actually see, this syringe has a yellow tip. This is from the... Isn't that a scary image? You just look me in the eyes. Ray Ripley, look me in the eyes, girl. Look me in the eyes, girl. Don't be afraid, girl. Don't be afraid. That's the last thing Ray Ripley sees. Point of view. Game over, you load an earlier save. So, what you're seeing here is the tip is yellow of this syringe. Actually, should throw it away. I gotta buy new syringes. What you're seeing here is specific compounds. I have been giving my father a special extract, and the extract, biology works in funny ways. So, listen carefully. Because I gotta explain things in riddles. I gotta kind of use some code words like an alchemical riddle so Bulgarians don't get the hint. I don't want dumb Bulgarians getting the hint. Okay? I don't want dumb fucking Bulgarians finding out. So we're gonna talk in alchemical riddles. So a special extract, and turns out you gotta take it with the fruit juice. Give me a second here. So I made a special compound that it's kind of like a fuel additive. It's gonna protect my father's lungs as he smokes cigarettes without him needing to ever quit cigarettes. Okay, that thing's just like rebuilds you. It fixes your lung cells. So you can smoke cigarettes, and this thing is just like, okay, let's clean you up. You know, it's like a fuel additive. You just like whoop, whoop, wheel, and it's really like gonna lower. It's really gonna lower the chance of you getting cancer. Can't say that word on YouTube. Suck me off, faggots. And that's why I said I wrote feedback to YouTube team. I told them, one day if your children have cancer, I'm not gonna help them. I can come pee on their grave for free if you want, you know. You come drink some Mountain Dew, just fucking pee on your children's graves. How about that, huh? Huh, faggots? Anyway, so, made an extract, but guess what? You can't just make some powdered extract and you take the pills and it magically works. No. Some compounds don't like to be powdered, don't like to be dried and powdered. Some compounds can last forever, that they love to be powdered. They stay as a powder. Some compounds need to be extracted with alcohol. Some compounds love to be extracted with oil or with fucking acetone. Okay, that's not gonna be something really safe to drink. I actually don't know how to. If the acetone evaporates, what happens? Can you actually? Is it food safe? We don't know. I gotta check this out. But anyway, for the stuff I made, it needs to stay in like a specific alcohol to water ratio. Okay. And also it needs to be kept from the sun. It needs to be kept from any light. Actually, it needs to be kept from any light. Okay. And but guess what? Okay, so you have the compound. You made the perfect compound. You know, the additive. You know, it's like a mix. It's like a perfect compound. It's okay. Now what? Well, turns out. Okay, hold on. Turns out we were actually recording. Anyway, the specific compound actually needs to be taken with juice, with a specific juice, okay, fruit juice. And because magical gnomes live inside your stomach, and these magical gnomes need like 1 or 2 weeks of this juice to kind of wake up, okay, because some people don't have the magical gnomes in their body. Some people, they need to be awakened, and when the magical gnomes awaken and they actually start processing this extract after the juice has awakened them, okay. I know what you're thinking. You're gonna say, Kiril, it's all about yogurt. You're probably talking about yogurt. No, yogurt activates the regular bacteria, but the special gnomes living inside your stomach, they need to be activated with the juice, with the special magical juice, okay, from Lord of the Rings. And once that they're awakened with the juice, you know, I want to sound like an alchemist, then they start processing the extract. You give them the special extract I made, and they're like, oh, yummy. Is this an extract? And they start processing it, and the magical gnomes start to make special other stuff. They start to make other special stuff, and then the special stuff, it's like, yummy. It's really good for you, and it starts repairing your fucking lungs. It's like, yummy. I feel 10 years younger. But it gets way more interesting. Are you listening? It gets way more interesting. So you need the juice to be fresh. You can't just fucking make it and put it in the fridge. The special fruit juice, if you keep it in the fridge, the compounds are gonna die like in 2 or 3 days. Okay, it's not optimal. You want the compounds to be at 100% or at least 95%. Okay, so you make the fruit juice, and then you have to freeze it as ice cubes. You have to turn into ice cubes while it's immediately fresh. Okay, it's time to make the ice cubes, right? But then you also need to keep it away from oxygen, so you actually need to wrap it. Okay, so it's like you can't just dump the ice cubes in the freezer. You also have to keep the oxygen away. So I put the ice cube tray in the freezer. They freeze in a matter of, let's say, 5 hours, right? So 5 hours later, not enough oxidative damage, 1% damage from the oxygen. I take them out. I wrap them up in doses. I wrap them in a nylon, in plastic bags. So now they're wrapped up. There's very little oxygen remaining in the plastic bags. Okay, they're not vacuum sealed, but they are wrapped. Okay. Now, every day, let's say you return from work at 5 something p.m. You get the ice cubes out of the freezer so they can thaw in a cup at 4 p.m. So they're thawing and they're warming, turning into juice until for 1 hour, until 5 p.m. And then you put the extract inside and you drink it inside. Oh wow, that stuff is it's awakening the magical gnomes, and it's giving them what they need to start making start making the special stuff. I sound like I'm talking about drugs. It's like I'm talking about what was it? Methamphetamines. And it really, once you get into chemistry, once you get into biology, when we talk about druggies, they do not appreciate nature, they do not appreciate chemistry, they do not appreciate themselves. Because how can you buy drugs from somebody else? You're trusting a complete stranger to be like, yeah, let me put your drugs inside my body. Maybe you were making them on a dirty table, you got some cum in there, but let me just buy drugs from you, dude. Let me buy some meth from you, dude. It's like, women, what the hell you're doing, women? Buying weed and buying meth. I don't know how to grow my own weed, I'm too dumb. So let me get this straight. Men give you the ick. You wouldn't shake hands with a guy that you think it's like an incel. But you would buy drugs that you put inside your body, made by some random chud, some random Mexican, who knows where. And you would just inject yourself with cum and who knows what else. Right? But men give you the ick, You don't respect yourself, you don't respect your body. So there is a fascinating saying, okay? I don't want to say it, but basically, when you start, I can't say it. I can't say it. But anyway, I make this extract, and it's like, wow, why would I ever trust some random pharmaceutical company to make some kind of a powders inside a capsule, and I don't know what the fuck is inside. Is powdering it, does it even work? Does the thing you're selling me, does it even work when you just dry and powder it? Is it? What kind of an extract that you later turn into a powder? Okay? What if you fucked it up? What if you fucked it up? Like, you gotta understand that when you buy supplements, the supplement companies are not regulated and checked and tested like a pharmaceutical company. Pharmaceutical companies, like, they get sued into oblivion if their medicine, if there's like a batch error, if something gets inside the medicine, if it's not like pure, if they lie. When you sell me ibuprofen, if there is less ibuprofen, if the dosage is different, your pharmaceutical company gets fucking sued to hell. You're done. When you're a pharmaceutical company, like, everything needs to be pharma grade. Okay, when you say that there's 500 milligrams of ibuprofen in a single pill, it needs to be 500 milligrams of ibuprofen in the pill. Each pill needs to be the same. You cannot be just like, oh, this pill has like only like 10% ibuprofen. This pill, we don't know. No. Pharma grade, okay? Pharma grade. This is not buying powdered, supplements from Georgi at the garage. Go buy the pills from Georgi at the garage. Georgi is not wearing gloves and he's coughing on the fucking pills. It's like, dude, I cough too. I also cough. However, where is my mask? Actually, I should throw it away. Where is my mask? Here is a mask. Would you like to see my mask, Ray Ripley? Ray Ripley? On Tyria? Would you like to see my mask? I show it to all my patients. It's an... Hold on a second. Spirotech. Oh, this is an FFP3. Oh, holy fuck, mate. I actually fucking ordered FFP3 mask when COVID came. So forget about FFP2. I have FFP3 masks. This is brutal. This is fucking brutal. But I still don't understand. How does it actually work? I still don't understand. As you can see, it has like a very special seal. It's like a very... Like, this is no joke. This is a fucking... It's got the fucking seal and everything like this. You need to be clean shaven. You can't just wear that shit with a fucking beard. You need to be clean shaven. You know what clean shaven means? You need to be clean shaven so the mask makes a proper seal. We're not fucking around like fucking children. Of course, that mask is when you're working with like, let's say you're doing home repair, you don't want to inhale the dust, right? So you wouldn't think, oh, you're gay, Kiril, oh, this, no. You don't understand, okay? When you're working with tile grout and you're inhaling that shit, when you're mixing the grout and you're just inhaling the fucking powder in the air, you have no idea. You have no fucking idea. But anyway, you say, Kiril, you're overreacting. It's just tile grout. What's the big deal? It's like, Oh, why don't you go do a little check on respiratory problems in Bulgaria? Oh, we're the highest rated country for respiratory problems, respiratory diseases, asthma and lung cancer in fucking Europe and the world. I'm sure China is worse, but you know, we're in Europe, it's Bulgaria, it's where all the highest rate of heart deaths, heart-related deaths, highest rate in the world, in Europe, at least. Do you understand? Okay. So when we're talking about pharma grade and doing things the proper way, you know, like an American, we mean you're not gonna go buy pills from fucking Georgi from the garage. So I might be coughing. I might be a guy that coughs. I sound like a funny guy that's you know. However, when it's time to make a supplement or something, when it's time to cook, I am going to make it close to pharma grade. Okay, Kiril is not some random Bulgarian retard. Okay, and I need to put a Tim Tam in me. I need to put a Tim Tam in my mouth because I woke up and I am hungry and I do need to get protein, but I want to get a Tim Tam. Yummer. I'm gonna show you some herbs. I'm gonna show you some herbs. And I really need to get this stored somewhere because they're packed in fucking paper and it's gonna, as I rough it, it's gonna, anyway, it's gonna disintegrate sooner or later. So the first thing we have is called Plantego lanceolata. Plantego lanceolata. It's actually plantain leaf. Okay, so we got plantain leaf. I'm so good that as soon as I read them and I'm like, I remember what this is. Actually, I think I got them wrong. Actually, this is called Inua helenium, and kind of forgot the name. And this is called HB Morubium vulgare. Okay, and I forgot the English name. Burp. Excuse me. I'm sorry. So. Here's 3 packages of herbs. I can show you also. I have a open package of mulane, Folia verbasci. Okay, Folia verbasci. This is called mulane, but in Bulgaria we call it wupen. Okay, this is. Yeah, sure, you can make a tea. You know, people make a tea. However, we're looking for something that we're not gonna drink as a tea every day for years, you know, to get some protection. We're looking for something pharma grade strong that actually just fucking, you know, turn into a fucking gene altering compound. So I'm gonna show you how mulane works, and this is going to be leaves. So this is how the leaves from a mullein look. Okay, this is me holding a replay. This is me holding replay. Don't tell anybody, but rumors are I'm trying to pay off Lena Cross and Ram Kaichol to help me kidnap Rhea Ripley. Rumors are we're coming. Rumors are we'll form the team, Ocean's 11, okay? The League of Shadows. And as soon as I disable Rhea Ripley's security system, the cameras, Lena Cross and Ram Kaichol are gonna jump the fence and they're gonna come through the door. Lena Cross is gonna come through the window, just fucking grab her by the throat like a fucking bitch. Okay. And we're gonna take her. We're gonna take Rhea Ripley away. She's gonna be... I'm gonna turn her in the next step of human evolution. Okay. Just like Dr. Alexander Isak from Resident Evil. Oh, Tyria, you don't understand how your own value. You are the next step of human evolution. You are the only human in existence who naturally can process your DNA. On Tyria. Your husband does not even look at you. He just plays Fortnite. On Tyria, I look at you like you're the most amazing specimen on planet Earth. On Tyria. Come to me. We will take care of you in my lab. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, where were we? So, when you're buying supplements, like if you get food into buying Greg Doucette's turkesterone, they found out there's no turkesterone inside. They ran a test. There's no turkesterone inside. The fucking piece of shit faggot is selling you sand. Okay? He's selling you fucking rosemary. I'm sorry. Like, when you trust Greg Doucette and all these supplement companies, they are not regulated. When they do independent testing, the test is like, is the extract clean from heavy metals? It's like, it doesn't say, does it actually contain, the thing you're buying. It's like, well, it's clear from heavy metals, but we don't know how much amino acids are in there, in the EAA powder you bought, right? So, when it says independently tested, it's a good sign. It's a good sign, but you're not certain, because when you buy amino acid powder, you want it to be tested. Is there amino acids inside? How much is there? Is it as much as they say? Because they could be independently tested, but the test was like, is there arsenic in the powder? No, there's no arsenic. Okay, good. So buying supplements, you cannot trust anybody with anything. Only the stuff that you really can make at home, like I can eat meat and I can take natural sources, but essential amino acids, I want to buy the powder, I want to get a supplement, and I still want to make sure I'm eating my meat, okay? So essential amino acids, collagen, but you can still drink some beef, how do you call it? Beef jelly. I forgot the name. Beef bouillon, right? So broth. They call it beef broth. When you drink some beef broth, you know you're getting the good stuff. Okay, you're getting beef broth. As long as they're not lying somehow. As long as they're not lying somehow. Beef broth. I'm sorry. Beef broth. Beef broth mi okreću? Beef broth. What else? So, you can get a multivitamin, I suppose, but at this point, when I make a not anyway. Yeah, we can buy vitamins, and I suppose you can get beef protein. You can get some essential amino acids, L-citrulline malate. You can get some creatine if you want. But I cannot trust any supplement company or even a pharmaceutical. When I hear Bulgarian, I'm like, no. If it's a pharmaceutical company, I guess, because they're regulated, it's like foreigners, they have cameras everywhere. When it's a pharmaceutical company, they actually have cameras in the rooms in production. Now, of course, if an incident happens, the company is going to protect itself by hiding the incident. So they might discipline and fire the employee. But if there's a bad batch, if there's a bad batch of a medicine, but it was already shipped, and let's say that the medicine was like not as potent, okay, so nobody's gonna die. It's just like less of the medicine. The pharmaceutical company might protect itself by keeping quiet. As long as nobody finds out, you buy a batch of ibuprofen and it doesn't really fix your headache. You're like, man, must be a really bad headache. So they're going to keep quiet because it's not profitable for them to come and admit that they had a bad batch because some employee, some Bulgarian retard, was sleeping on the job. And he spilled baking soda inside the machine, right? The Bulgarian retard. And what else? So yeah, basically made an extract, made ice cubes, okay, and yeah, that's the way to take it fresh. I mean, this woman, this, what a sweetie, what a cutie, what a sweetie, this redneck woman. Happy girl. She's a happy girl. She's selling herbs. It's like, okay, sweetie, send me the herbs. And she's like the transporter. She's like rule 2, no question. She doesn't ask you anything. She just like, you want this herb? Okay, you have this herb. End of story. Okay, if it was some bitch from a pharmacy, if it was some like male Bulgarian, it's gonna be like, what do you need it for? What are you doing? A bomb? Are you making a bomb? What do you need? So, what do you need it for? I remember I wanted to buy some Piracetam, like, I don't know, 12 years ago. I'm like, I want to buy some Piracetam, and some pharmacy, and she's like, well, I need to know that the doctor prescribed it to you. You gotta tell me that you know how to use it. You know what it does. You gotta tell me you know how to use it, and I gotta know that the doctor prescribed it to you. I'm like, yeah, and it's like, what a fucking bitch. But she was right, because I was buying Piracetam to focus during work. But why would you want to be focused for your employer, for your Jewish employer? I'm sorry, I was such a fucking retard. So she, in a way, by pissing me off, she saved me from, like, side effects. Because, hey, I'm sure I would love to have Bulgarian employees, who are drugging themselves with Piracetam, and they're like really focused and smart, drinking coffee and Piracetam, and then 3 years later, when I replace them with Indians, they get side effects, they get like permanently brain fog, they get fucked up. It's hey, who cares? They were performing 10% better while they were working for me. Now I replace them. Nobody cares. I'm happy. Let them get on medicine for the rest of their lives because they fuck their brains up, right? I gotta tell you, I love women. I love fucking women, okay? I love fucking women. Just like, sometimes you get a woman, and she's friendly, and she helps you out. My mom is gonna treat you right, and she's just smiling, and she's just happy, and she just fucking, and there's no roadblocks. There's no roadblock. You just say, okay, I send you the herb tomorrow, okay, and I'm smiling girl, and have a good day. And it's like, sweetie, you're amazing. Sweetie, you're breathtaking. Kikianu Chungus, wholesome. Sweetie, you're breathtaking. Okay, you are breathtaking. It's like, if you were a psycho killer, if you were like Tommaso Ciampa, if you were a psycho killer, and say, okay, you know what, sweetie, I'm gonna skip you. I'm just not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna skip you. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna pretend I didn't see you during the shooting, right? I'm gonna pretend I didn't see you, right? It's like some psycho killer like kills the whole town, but she just like standing there smiling. It's like, oh, well, why is everybody dying? And I'm like, I don't know. There's some psycho guy. He's killing people. Well, hey, you're looking good. You must be fucking. Hey, the gods must love you.